Alright, this is Scott from Dashertools.com. In this video I am going to show you how to create and set up your own Dashertools page. This will allow you to communicate better with your clients while you're door dashing. So first, all we're going to ask of you is 3 bits of information. There's no personal information at all other than your first name. So you give yourself a page name that you want, and then you put in your name. You got to make sure this is your real name because this name will come up everywhere. And then you put in a 4-digit PIN number. This is for when you need to add a restaurant or make any changes to your page. And you can do this on the phone as well. And all you got to do is simply create page. Now if a page already exists, you'll get an error here and then you'll have to give it a different page name. So on your phone, all you do is click this button, go to your page, and here we go. So this is basically your home page, and what you want to do is in your phone you'll probably want to save this as either your home page or your favorites. It's up to you. So the first thing you want to do when you create an account is you want to go into personal settings, and then you want to go to add items, and the first thing you want to do is add a city. So depending on your DoorDash area, you could probably even put a DoorDash area. In my case, there's 8 different cities in my DoorDash area, and I primarily dash in 2 of them. So we'll put in my hometown, and then you put in your PIN number, and then we'll add the city to the list. Now what you want to do is you want to go back to personal settings, and you want to update your current city. So right now we only got Kingsburg as a city because that's the only city I got, but you'll still need to do this to put it as your current city. Okay, now that Kingsburg is my current city, say I'm dashing in Kingsburg and I want to, go to a restaurant. What we want to do is we want to add a restaurant now. So we go back to add items to your list, and we'll add a restaurant to a list. Now default is all. So right now the only town I got is Kingsburg. So if you select all, for example, occasionally I'll dash in Selma, which is the town next to Kingsburg, and then the town beyond Selma is Fowler. All 3 towns have a McDonald's. So if you put it as all, McDonald's will be in all of your selection list. So we'll add McDonald's to the list. Now what we'll do is we'll add and go back to personal settings, and we'll add another restaurant to the list. But this restaurant will be a mom and pop restaurant that is only in Kingsburg. So you select Kingsburg, and we'll put in this restaurant, which is a local Kingsburg restaurant, and you add it to your restaurant list. So now what we'll want to do, just to show you how this works, is you go back to personal settings, and we're going to add another city to the list. So we'll add Selma, which is the next town over from me, and we'll add Selma to the list. So now we'll add a restaurant okay, so now when you go to add restaurant, you can choose between Kingsburg and Selma. So we'll add a restaurant that's only in Selma to the list. this is a burger joint in Soma that is only in Soma. So we'll add that to the list. And then we'll go back to personal settings, and then we'll add another restaurant to the list. Let's do Taco Bell. There's a Taco Bell in both Selma and Kingsburg. Now remember, you don't have to necessarily put a city. If you work multiple DoorDash areas within a big city, you might want to break it up by DoorDash areas. But I'm doing it by city because, like I said, we have 8 cities in our DoorDash area out here in Central California. So now we'll go to pre-delivery contact. So what this does is you do the initial contact. Say you go pick up the food at a restaurant. So we'll do initial contact. We're leaving the restaurant. We're going to just let the customer know we're on our way. So since I'm in Kingsburg, it has the 3 Kingsburg restaurants. Well, the 1 Kingsburg restaurant and the 2 that are categorized as all. So say we're delivering them Deli Casa. Kingsburg's a small town. I'll give them a time frame of 5 to 10 minutes depending on traffic or where they're at in town. And you click create text, and this is the text it generates. Good afternoon, this is Tyler, your DoorDash driver. I'm texting you to confirm that I've picked up your order from Deli Casa and will be delivering it to you within 5 to 10 minutes. Now on your phone, I'm making this video off a PC. On your phone, all you got to do is click copy and then open your DoorDash app, and then the messenger to message the customer. This will pop up, and all you got to do is click it and then send it. So you're not going to have to worry about any more of those pesky speech to text errors or anything like that. So say now I'm delivering that Deli Casa, say to Selma. And now I'm in Selma, and I'm like, you know what, I'm going to dash in Selma a little bit. So I go back to my personal settings and I go update current city, and now I'll go to Selma. I'll put in my PIN number. We'll update the current city. So now let's say I'm cruising around Selma and I get an order for It's Burger Time. So pre-delivery contact, initial contact, leaving restaurant. Good afternoon, it's burger time. And once again, as you can see, you'll have the Selma restaurant with the 2 all restaurants. And then you just hit create text. Good afternoon, this is Tyler, your DoorDash driver. I'm texting you to confirm that I've picked up your order from It's Burger Time and will be delivering it to you within 5 to 10 minutes. You just copy this, open up the DoorDash app, and you can send it to the customer. Now, one thing you can do to help your ratings out is after you drop it off, you send them a post-delivery contact. Right now, at the moment, the site's brand new. I only got 2 follow-ups. So follow-up 1, you just click that. Thank you for using DoorDash. Don't forget to go back into the app and rate your delivery driver. It was a pleasure to serve you, Tyler. Copy, paste it in the app. I've noticed since I've been sending this message that my customer rating went from like 4.74 to 4.94 within like a couple weeks. Another thing I did is you got custom messages. So say there's a message you like to send all your DoorDash customers, but you hate typing it over and over and over and over again. So right now, if you click My Custom Messages, there's nothing there. So what you need to do is go back to Personal Settings, and we want to add items to list and add a custom message. Now here in this area, we do occasionally get delayed by a train going by. So I could put train delay as a title, and then you can just give the customer a simple message. And all you gotta do is put in a PIN number, add message to the list, and then you go to my custom messages, boom. So if you don't want to use the templates, you can put as many custom messages you want for your customers. All you gotta do is click copy, open up the app, send it to your customer. So basically that's the basis of Dashertools. I just basically got this site up at the end of May. This is based upon a program that I had written for myself that I've been using for about 4 or 5 months. So anyway, anytime I add any features, if you want all the up-to-date features, you can just go in here to personal settings and click update Dashertools. If there's been any updates since you created your account, it will update your account with all the newest features at the time. So that's basically what Dashertools is. It's just a messaging system for you to easily message your DoorDash customers.